Okay. It's time to talk to that amazing man down there in Adelaide, Australia. How are you?
I'm doing good. Jeff, how are you this evening?
You always ask me that. Very kind of you. Yes, you always say, how are you doing? And I always say, I'm still here.
Yeah, well, I always like to know that people are doing well.
You do.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking the other day, you remember that one restaurant we went to on, I can't remember which, the one on Lower State Street we went to. You remember that?
I do remember that, yes.
That was a good night. I remember that night. Nice night. Fun night. I think we had the kids with us.
Yeah, that'd be right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I got to get back to America again. I haven't been this year.
I thought you were coming back in April.
Yeah, well, I was planning on it, but you had a expo that didn't pan out, and there was nothing to come over for, so I didn't.
Oh.
Would you believe, I've actually got a lecture, a big lecture in Brisbane, Australia, in Sydney. It's the International Hypnotherapists Conference. And there'll be...
that's going to be fun for you, and it should be fascinating for them. Perfect.
There'll be doctors and psychologists.
You're going to knock them over.
Mainstream. I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous already. It's still a few months away. But,
do this. Take a couple of highlights from some of you and Christians, these psychopath programs we do.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
No, they'd like that.
Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, well, I'm going to get I haven't started getting ready for it yet, but no, I'm looking forward to that. So, first lecture I've had in Australia for years. So that's great. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Anyway, we got a whole bunch of good reversals tonight. Naomi's done a good job. And
Naomi's back on the job. All right.
She's back on the job again. And there's one reversal she found that's doing the rounds. Everyone's so amazed about it. So I'm going to start off with this one. Okay. She found this a week ago, and it's already doing the rounds. And this is Pence talking about Golan Heights at the APEC conference. So here is the forwards.
The party that's been the home of so many American Jews for so long today struggled to muster the votes to unequivocally condemn anti-Semitism in a resolution.
And this one says, Jews are running the system.
Jews are running the system. Jews are running the system.
You hear that?
Jews are running the system.
Well, no greater truth has Pence ever uttered.
Yeah, exactly right. That's what I would have thought too.
If he'd have said that forwards down at APAC, they probably would have killed him.
I'm sure they would have. So, there we go. So that reversal is doing the rounds. And,
I'd say, that's what reverse speech is for. There's the truth. It's right there.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Good one.
Yep.
Gee.
Yeah, I thought
it's sickening the way but it's not a surprise. It's the way it is. I understand all that. It's still sickening to watch American politicians who were elected by the public, allegedly, to represent them, the public, the constituency, go to these APAC annual meetings and grovel.
Right.
They should be groveling in front of the people who put them in office. No.
Right. Yep.
In a way, it is the APAC money that did put them in office. So, I get it. I understand. Go ahead.
Yeah, so there you go. Well, seeing we've done Pence at the APEC conference.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, it is. Actually, let's play that one again. It's such a good one. It's doing the round. So here's
the party
forwards.
That's been the home of so many American Jews for so long today struggled to muster the votes to unequivocally condemn anti-Semitism in a resolution.
Jews are running the system.
Jews are running the system. Jews are running the system. Jews are running the system.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Not much you can say. It says everything, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Well.
All right. So here's the next one on Pence at APAC.
And when President Trump promised to cut off funding to anti-Israel agencies at the United Nations, he meant it. And last year, the United States ended all U.S. contributions to UNRWA.
Huh. I don't know what this means. Did I need disease?
Did I need disease?
Huh.
Did I need disease? Did I need disease?
Maybe he's getting a lot of flack over his position.
I think, that has to be it. The disease meaning political negativity, something.
Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting it. Yeah.
Hmm.
And here he is again at APAC.
And he withdrew the United States of America from the disastrous nuclear deal with Iran. There'll be no more pallets of cash to the mullahs in Iran.
Oh, please. See, this is, the guy's, he's just mouthing the Zionist line. It's not the Iranians. Come on. Anyway, go on.
Interesting reversal. Sell our mothers.
Sell our mothers.
Sell our mothers. Sell our mothers.
They'll do anything, won't they?
You got it. Wow. Another score. That's a good one.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one. All right, let's look at Trump at a MAGA rally. Here is the first one. Don't know how MAGA ever got to be a racist symbol. I mean, it just boggles me.
Well, it's because European Americans founded, and what they did to the indigenous peoples is horrific, but they did found this country, and they did make it into what it was. European Americans happen to be white Christian European Americans. So Make America Great Again is viewed by all who are negative about it as being racist. It's pro-white racism. That's how they look at it. It's not that at all, but that's how they're looking at it.
I know. I don't think it's that at all.
Of course not.
Of course not. A few years ago when it started being talked about a racist, I went, what? I'm scratching my head.
Right.
The Democrats just seem to pull things out of the hat sometimes.
They pull them out of somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, God knows where I'd be cut off the earth. I said where I thought they pulled them from.
Yeah.
Right. So here's Trump.
And Democrat sanctuary cities and their refusal to protect American borders. It's not the money. When I fought for them recently, they gave me so much money for everything else, but nothing for the wall. Now think of it. Walls work, folks. We need the wall. They said, would you call it slats? I said, I'll call it slats. Would you call it steel barriers? I said, I'll call it whatever the hell you want.
And here he says, all within you. Not too sure what that means, but anyway.
All within you.
Huh.
All within you.
Certainly there.
All within you.
No.
Oh, I think he's rallying the crowd. You know, you've got it within you.
It's like a carny act. He loves it. He loves it.
He's always good at his reversals. Always good at these rallies, aren't they? So
yeah.
like this one here, true Trump.
And we will make America great again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Michigan.
Now, someone tell me this is a coincidence. America, wake up. MAGA, here.
America, we get MAGA here.
Ooh.
America, yeah.
There it is. That was not done properly.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, there it is. MAGA. I mean, he sets forward making America great again, and you get MAGA back. I mean, what's the odds of that? It's incalculable, I would say. All right, next one on Trump.
The Republican Party is the party for all Americans. It's what we want to be. It's the way we want to live.
Here he says billet.
Billet.
Huh.
Billet. Billet.
Don't know what
What does he say?
Well, Naomi's got this down as billet,
Billet.
Billet.
as in Bill, B-I-L-L-I-T, but it's a bit of it. It's just not. I think it's more random sound than anything else.
Billet.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. That's all.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, it's all. It just seems to be random sound. Sorry about that. All right, let's try this next one.
For 1 day, 1 week, 2 months, people that were okay but not feeling well wait so long that they become terminally ill. There was no reason for it. Now they go outside, they see a private doctor, we pay the bill, they get better quickly.
Hurt a bigot.
Hurt a bigot.
Huh.
Hurt a bigot. Hurt a bigot.
I think it's heard a bigot.
Yeah, I actually heard the D too. I was just about to say that. I'll do it again.
Hurt a bigot.
Yeah, it is heard.
Hurt a bigot. Hurt a bigot.
Heard a bigot. Well, okay. Yeah, well.
Who was he talking about? Himself?
He was talking about the Dems. No, he's talking about healthcare.
I'm kidding. Yes, of course.
He's not talking about himself. Oh, you're kidding. Right, okay. All right, okay. So, next one along.
To Grand Rapids for the very last rally of the 2016 campaign, probably the most exciting and hopefully the most fruitful campaign in the history of our country.
Oh, yeah? And he says, media skit.
Media skit.
Huh.
Media skit.
I'll be bothered.
Media skit.
Well, he did pull a darn good skit with the media, didn't he? So, in the 2016 campaign, he got all the publicity he wanted.
Oh, he conned everybody.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, certainly did. All right, next one along.
The Republican Party will always stand with the heroes of ICE and the heroes of Border Patrol. These are great people.
And not sorry?
But sorry.
But sorry.
Yeah.
But sorry.
Yeah, not sorry for the position he's taking. Okay, congruent reversal. Congruent reversal. Next one along.
And the United States, people don't even believe this. It all happened very recently. Is now the #1 oil and gas producer in the world.
Don't know what it means by this. No woman.
No woman.
No woman.
Huh.
No woman.
No idea. That's a weird one.
Maybe he's got no more lovers in his life at this current time. I don't know. Who knows? Get transient thoughts sometimes. Okay, next one.
The Russia witch hunt was a plan by those who lost the election to try and illegally regain power by framing innocent Americans, many of them.
I actually agree with him in that statement. And backwards, a crime in the city.
Crime in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Crime in the city. Crime in the city.
A little bit unclear, but once again, it's a congruent reversal, okay?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, whether you believe it or not, it just means that he believes it. Okay?
Correct.
Yeah, so, next one along.
Our border along Mexico, where we have a lot of problems, and drugs, and human traffickers, and child traffickers, and all of this coming in, we don't want to defend our border. Think of that, how crazy that is.
Now, this is an interesting reversal. Work a scam.
Work a scam.
Work a scam. Work a scam.
So what's the scam? Is the scam all the drugs coming over the border? I don't think so. There are drugs coming over the border. So, it's a scam.
I don't know. I think this whole border thing, David, is possibly a scam. he could have and should have attacked this the first day in office. He is the commander-in-chief. We are being invaded. 1.5 million expected to invade this country this year. Just today in a town in Texas, they released another 5,600 illegals into America's streets. They're doing this all the time. They have nowhere to hold them. They're just releasing them. Donald Trump is more than negligent. I think it's by design at this point. He could call the military out. There's no question. We are being invaded. If there was ever a reason, we have it to call the military out. He won't even talk about it. He does nothing. I think the whole border charade is just that, a charade. He's not doing anything. Nothing. The answer is not a wall. The answer is the military. Shut the border down. We got 300,000 troops in 150 countries around the world. For what? For what?
Yeah.
Bring them home. Bring 10% home. We control the border. 30,000 troops. Put them on the border. We control the border. Garrison a platoon every 2 miles, 1.5 miles, whatever. High-tech gear. Nobody gets across. End of story.
Yeah.
He won't do it. He's all talk. And what scares me is when he goes to these rallies and these people cheer at anything and everything. Even if they don't think about it, they cheer as if on cue. Puppets. It's bizarre to me. Completely bizarre.
Well, Reversal says, work a scam.
I mean, I think that really says it all. I really do.
All right, let's play that again. Seeing it so significant, here's the forwards.
Our border along Mexico, where we have a lot of problems, and drugs, and human traffickers, and child traffickers, and all of this coming in, we don't want to defend our border. Think of that, how crazy that is.
And work a scam.
Work a scam. Work a scam.
It's there.
Work a scam.
You know, wait. I think he says work the scam.
Hang on, do it again.
Work a scam.
Ooh.
Work a scam.
No, I'm hearing A.
Work a scam.
No, listen closely. On the slow speed, the TH is there.
Okay, I'll do the slow speed again.
Work a scam.
Oh yeah, I can hear it there.
Work a scam.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay.
So there's a scam and he's working it, okay? He's conning the audience. There's a scam here.
All right, well, here it is again. It comes up again. Here, I'll play the next one.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, George. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of good things are happening with Mexico. Mexico understands that we're going to close the border or I'm going to tariff the cars. I'll do one or the other. And probably start off with the tariffs. That'll be very powerful.
Here he says, work a scam, go get a buyer.
Work a scam, don't get a buyer. Work a scam, don't get a buyer.
There it is.
It's there.
Work the scam. This is, I'm telling you, I believe that the whole alleged effort to stop illegal immigration is largely a scam. Why has he waited over 2 years, right? What happened during the 2 years? The Mueller investigation, right? So everyone was misdirected. Nobody paid much attention. Then these caravans got noticed. They're nothing. They shouldn't even be talked about. 3,000, 4,000 people. When you got 80,000, 100,000 a month coming across that aren't in caravans, and 60% of them are not Mexican-born. They're Asians, they're Muslims, they're terrorists. They're all manner of people. This is a scam. It's a lie. He's not doing anything. And his base continues to cheer. They're idiots. They're cheering their own demise.
Yeah, well, it'd never happened in Australia. I hate to ring Australia's bell, but that's our immigration is tough. We are tough. Of course, we're surrounded by water, which makes it easier. So. All right, next one along.
They tried to take something great away from people that came from all over. I always say they came from the valleys, they came from the mountains, they came out of the damn rivers. I don't know what you were doing in the river, but they came from the cities. They came, and they didn't even know these people existed.
This one says, yeah, and they make a citizen.
Yeah, and they make a citizen.
Yeah, and they make a citizen.
I'll be bothered.
Yeah, and they make a citizen.
Wow. He's essentially saying they're coming from everywhere, and we just let them in and make them citizens.
That's exactly what he just said. I say again, it's all a scam, and I think you're hearing 100% confirmation of that through reverse speech.
Wow. Well, I can't deny it.
David, he's not doing anything. Talk is nothing.
Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised the troops haven't been deployed to the border yet. I would have thought they would have done that really fast,
First thing, you shut it down, and then you build a wall. 2 years ago, he should have had the troops deployed. We don't need 300, I think it's 350,000. We don't need 350,000 troops overseas in 150 countries. You bring 10% home, you secure the border, then you build a wall. Have the military build the damn wall. We're being lied to. This is all a con job.
Well, reversal support it.
The reversals absolutely just supported it.
Yep, alright.
Disgusting. How many, do you have a whole lot tonight?
No, we can have a break.
Okay, all right. Be right back with David Oates. ReverseSpeech.com after this. And Reverse Speech newsmakers tonight. All right, David, go ahead. So you want to go back and play twice what Trump said in reverse? That the border is a scam? The whole border operation that he's supposedly running is a scam.
Okay, we've got two reversals. So here's the first one.
Our border along Mexico, where we have a lot of problems, and drugs and human traffickers.
1.5 million a year, Donald.
And all of this coming in, we don't want to defend our border. Think of that, how crazy that is.
No, Donald, you don't want to defend the damn border. You won't call the military out to do it. And you have the constitutional right to do it right now. You're the commander-in-chief of the United States military. The Navy, the Marines, the Army, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, which isn't part of the actual military, but doesn't matter. You're the commander-in-chief. You are the one who's the problem here. It's you, Donald.
And here's reversal. Work the scam.
Oh, the scam.
Oh, the scam. Oh, the scam.
He's admitting what he's doing, David. He's scamming everybody. He's lying. He's conning. He's a betrayer of our nation.
Here's the second reversal.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of good things are happening with Mexico. Mexico understands that we're going to close the border, or I'm going to tariff the cars.
Oh, bull.
One of the, and probably start off with the tariffs. That'll be very powerful.
Okay.
You know what he did? Wait a minute. You know what he did?
What'd he do?
He said, well, I'm going to give Mexico a year to stop the illegal immigration invasion and to cut down the drug flow. I'm going to give them a year before I close the border or take any significant action. A year, David, is forever in politics.
Oh, my God. I'm shocked. Wow, I didn't know that. So here's the reversal. Work the scam, go get a buyer.
Work the scam, go get a buyer.
Work the scam, go get a buyer.
Yep, and...
Work the scam, go get a buyer.
And what do you need with it when you're working a scam? You need a buyer. You need somebody to take it in, to believe it. You need a sucker, right?
That's right.
Work the scam, get a buyer.
And here's the other one that raises some eyebrows.
They tried to take something great away from people that came from all over. I always say they came from the valleys, they came from the mountains, they came out of the damn rivers. I don't know what you were doing in the river, but they came from the cities. They came, and they didn't even know these people existed.
And and they make a citizen. Oops, where'd I go? Here it is.
Yeah, and the citizen.
Yeah, wow. Well, I got to admit, the verses are all pointing to what you're saying. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, wow. And I used to think he was tough on immigration. I guess
it's all lies, David. Lies.
It's a scam. It's a scam. That's what he says. Wow. Gee whiz, I'll be bothered. Okay, let's play a couple on Ocasio-Cortez. Here's the first one.
We are dying, and the response across the other side of the aisle is to introduce an amendment 5 minutes before a hearing in a markup. This is serious. This should not be a partisan issue. This is about our constituents and all of our lives. Iowa, Nebraska, broad swaths of the Midwest are drowning right now, underwater.
Oh my God. And she says, the shit.
The shit.
The shit. The shit.
Well, that's what she's slinging.
Oh, look at this next one. Oh, the next one is just as funny. Here we go.
Or Palestinians are experiencing difficulty in access to their housing and homes. Do you think you can expand on that? Yeah, I mean, I think I'd also just, I am not the expert on geopolitics on this issue. You use the term the occupation of Palestine. What did you mean by that?
Sounds like some sort of advert. You shit the market.
You shit the market.
Ha!
You shit the market.
I think that's the interview. I don't think that's her.
You shit the market.
Let's play it.
Stick on this issue. You shit the market. You shit the market.
Yeah.
You shit the market.
Yeah, she's just talking shit, basically. I mean.
Yeah. Yep. She doesn't speak well either. She didn't say the, she said the, and she should have said the in there.
And here she is again.
Party, I think, has shown throughout the Obama presidency the extent to which that they would go, to be obstructionist.
Waive the Jewish net scheme.
With the Jewish net scheme.
What?
With the Jewish net scheme.
Huh.
With the Jewish net scheme.
There's a Jewish again, scheme. Interesting. Jews run our system, waive the Jewish net scheme. What's her sympathies towards Israel, do you know?
Oh, she's keeping her mouth shut. She doesn't talk terribly much about it that I know of. No, she'll play ball. Come on. She's a creation. She's an insertion into our political landscape. She's created and placed. That's what she is. Completely fabricated.
Okay, all right, here's Ann Coulter saying we must hate white men. Oh no, says the Democratic base says we must hate white men.
The only thing that keeps the Democratic base together is for them to keep focusing on, no, white men are the ones keeping you down. You must hate white men. It's the one thing they all have in common.
And this one is, then I am ill.
Then I am ill.
Ha!
Then I am ill.
I just got a message. Ocasio-Cortez is Jewish. I didn't know she was Jewish.
Oh, she had, what the hell is it? Yeah. That's true. It's her mother is half or something like that. It's a qualifier, but she passes.
Yeah.
But she doesn't talk much about it. She won't talk about. She's staying away from that subject. She's pushing her socialist agenda. That's what I understand and what I see. She's not talking about Israel and all of that. I'm sure she's mentioned it, but she's focused on pushing everything, the whole agenda to the left. Socialist.
29. Gee whiz. Okay, here we have Lindsey Graham, I guess, talking about the Mueller report.
I'm also convinced if they interviewed Trump with a couple of his associates there, not under oath, and already made up a decision not to charge him, that there would be outrage in this country.
I don't know what it means by this. Bernie, give it.
Bernie, if they.
Huh. Maybe
Bernie gives it. So
Yeah,
he's talking
yeah.
about Bernie Sanders. Bernie gives it.
Maybe they're worried about Bernie Sanders.
I don't think so.
I don't think they're worried about him. I don't know. No. Okay. All right. Here we have another one on Graham.
Am I right to be concerned? Seems pretty bad on its face, but somebody like a Mr. Mueller to look at that so that if nobody else, those who believe that the FBI and the Department of Justice were playing politics, that they wanted Clinton to win and Trump to lose, that somebody can satisfy them, that was looked at. There's some people are never going to accept the Mueller report, what I say, or what Mr. Barr does.
This one says, get the deal.
Get the deal.
Huh. Wonder what the deal is.
No.
See, I don't know. There's a deal, something floating around with the Mueller report. Here's another one on the Mueller report.
Probably stronger today than you've been any time in your presidency. This cloud has been removed. Mr. Mueller definitively answered the question, in my view, about the two things hanging over your head, particularly collusion with the Russians. Question for you is, how do you use it?
This one says, he'll face it.
He'll face it.
Huh. I'm not too happy with that reversal, actually. Let me listen to it again.
He'll face it.
And it could just be random sound, that one. I mean, it's not totally... I can hear it, but it just doesn't sound...
Right. Now it's not a crisp, clear one.
Yeah, no, it's not. Sorry about that. Slipped through my filters. Alright, here's the next one.
Listen, some of that.
Oops, that started halfway through. Now, go.
Without equivocation, that no one on the Trump campaign colluded with the Russians when it came to the 2016 election. As to the obstruction of justice matter, apparently the special counsel gave some of this and some of that, and Mr. Barr and Rosenstein concluded that the evidence was insufficient to move forward on obstruction of justice by the president or anyone around his team.
Now, this is an interesting reversal given the context. Most like our warships.
Most like our warships.
It's clear.
Most like our warships. Most like our warships.
Is he expressing America's strength? You know, our president's clear. He's been cleared of wrongdoing, and we're here to stay. Although this next one might contradict that.
To those who wanted somebody to look at Trump without interference, you got to be pleased. To those who are happy that your president has been cleared of working with a foreign power, I think you're a good American.
This one says, send this out, bullshit.
That's our first hit.
That's our first hit.
Oh, I think he's saying the bullshit was the collusion. Okay, so everyone now needs to send out the message that that was bullshit. That's how I interpret that. I think that's pretty clear. And here we have another reversal about a deal.
Am I right to be concerned? Seems pretty bad on its face, but somebody like a Mr. Mueller to look at that so that if nobody else, those who believe that the FBI and the Department of Justice were playing politics, that they wanted Clinton to win and Trump to lose, that somebody can satisfy them, that was looked at. There's some people are never going to accept the Mueller report, what I say, or what Mr. Barr does.
This one says, the deal. Now that's okay. Now that's really interesting. That's twice we've got references about a deal and to do with the Mueller report. We need more reversals around. You know, I got a whole recording of tape, a recording of Trump after the Mueller report release. I need to do that. See if we can work out what's going on. Here we have another one.
And what I hope Mr. Barr will do is understand, for the country's sake, appoint somebody outside the current system to look into these allegations, somebody we all trust, and let them do what Mr. Mueller did.
This one says weed makeup.
Weed makeup. Weed makeup.
Yeah. In other words, after all the name calling is done, they all make up and just, they're all in the same game.
Yeah, that's true. All right, here's another one.
And that Mr. Mueller was highly qualified and the right guy to pick to deal with such a difficult issue.
Your shit won't quit.
Your shit won't quit.
Huh.
Your shit won't quit.
You know what? There's an extra syllable in there.
Your shit won't quit. Your shit won't quit.
I heard it correctly. I don't think so. I don't know where the extra syllable is. It sounded okay to me, but...
Okay, no worries, fine. Then that's all that matters. Alright, here is a man going off at Kroger's. Censor beeps only for black men. Whatever that means. Let's just play it.
Now y'all see this. Now come on my camera, sir. Now y'all see when a white man walks through this door at Kroger's, it does not beep on him. As soon as a black man goes to the bathroom, now he's smart enough to cut it off. Look what it does to a black person. Ain't that some racist? Man goes through here, act like he's stealing, and this white man walks through here, man, it does nothing. He got a leather coat on and everything. Walk through her. Now here this man got a leather coat on and everything. Does absolutely nothing to him because he's white.
Huh. I hope he bans it.
I hope he bans it.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he bans it.
Yeah, like 10 minutes of forward speech and we got, I hope he bans it? What's he talking about?
Hope someone bans the fact that black men are getting beeped and white men aren't. There you go.
What? He doesn't understand the FBI crime statistics. White on black crime virtually doesn't exist compared to how much crime there is black on white. Do the research.
Right.
He doesn't have a clue.
Yeah, okay.
It's something like 90% is black on white and 10% is white on black. It's enormous disparity.
Wow. Gee whiz. All right, well, here's another one of him. Let's play the second one I've got on him.
Are y'all seeing this happening in Kroger's, man? If this is not the racist, man, most embarrassing shit, just walk through here, man, and these people come arrest me like I was stealing. I'm not going for this. This is not the last of it. Y'all will be hearing from me. Please believe it. Did you not see that?
This one says, you must sell a gun.
You must sell a gun. You must sell a gun.
It's clear.
You must sell a gun.
So what's the point?
Well, the point is, he's probably got violent intentions. He's complaining about discrimination.
Is he saying that they won't sell him a gun?
I think that's what he's saying, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You don't know the full context. But it's a bit aggressive, that's all I can say. I don't know. Let's see if Naomi messages me and gives me more context. She's listening. Anyway, let's move on to Maxine Waters.
Absolutely. Well, I want to tell you that this president has a way of trying to get into people's heads and indoctrinate them. He's been saying no collusion, no collusion, no collusion over and over again for a long time now.
As you look on, as you look on, as you look on.
As you look on, as you look on, as you look on.
What is her 60-watt brain having trouble?
is having trouble with Trump saying no collusion, no collusion, no collusion. Oh dear. The mentality of these people is just beyond me. All right, next one.
Absolutely. Well, I want to tell you that this president has a way of trying to get into people's heads and indoctrinate them. He's been saying no collusion.
Oh, we've already played that. And the forwards is, damn it, God.
I
know. I know. She's upset that Trump got found out to have no collusion. That the Mueller report came back that was saying no collusion. Damn it, God. She's upset. Yeah, the Dems are upset that Trump was cleared. It shows where their loyalties lie, doesn't it?
Right.
All right, here's Netanyahu.
The Jewish people do not bow down. We stand up, we fight, and we win.
And he says, finance you.
Finance you.
Finance you.
Huh.
Finance you.
In other words, they bribe their way, they pay their way to making other people bow down.
Yeah, right. That'd be right. All right, here is Pelosi at APEC.
And I do just want to acknowledge that last week my granddaughter Bella Kaufman observed Purim.
Oh my, gonna fuck a lot.
Gonna fuck a lot.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, other than the F word, what does she say after that?
A lot.
No, I don't hear it.
Oh, you don't hear it?
No.
A lot. Blank a lot.
Gonna fuck a lot.
You don't hear
She said,
that?
no, it sounds like she says the light.
Ah.
Gonna fuck a lot.
It's definitely the, and it sounds like L-I, light.
I can hear that.
Gonna fuck a lot.
I can hear that.
So it's not the former. That's not a good. That's not a.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would just take the first part and leave it, if you wanted.
All right. No, fair enough. All right, here's the next one.
But he broke with President Roosevelt on 2 scores. First, he didn't think the administration was doing enough, or anything really, to help the Jewish people being persecuted in Europe.
What a strange reversal. Hillary's in it. Oh, fun.
Hillary's in it. Oh, fun.
Oh, there we go. So I think she's expecting Hillary to step in.
It's quite a clear reversal, isn't it?
Yes. That's what I've been saying for 2 years.
You have been saying that for 2 years. Hey, let me play that reverse again. It's remarkably clear. Hillary's in it. Oh, fun.
Hillary's in it. Oh, fun.
Clear as day.
Hillary's in it. Oh, fun.
The oh fun is not, she's not happy about it. She's, oh God. But she says that.
Huh. I'll be bothered.
So that may be an indication that Hillary's just standing aside, waiting back. Anything can happen here. Anything can happen. Trump is going to be pressured to run again by Jerry and the princess. He may personally, if he had his druthers, just get out, spend his money, play golf until he dies. He may not want 4 more years of this. I don't know, but he's got no choice because the Mossad has their boy in the White House right over his shoulder. And if you look at the video at the top of headlines, an author has written a book exposing Jerry and the princess and the control they have over Trump.
Oh, interesting.
You should look at that. Listen to it. It's not very long. It's fascinating. It's right smack at the top of the headline. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll watch it for sure. Yeah, all right. All right, here's Pelosi again.
It is imperative that Israel maintain its qualitative military edge, and America must ensure that it always does.
Huh. That says sad, see a war.
Sad, see a war.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
It's there.
So she's now that okay. That's Pelosi.
That's Pelosi. Yeah.
She would know. After 35 years in the House or whatever the hell it is, she would know. She's expecting Hillary to come in. She's also expecting a regional war of some kind, I would say. Those are her expectations. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. But that's what it sounds like.
Time will tell. Okay.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you, David. Excellent. Excellent things. We should hang on to those. What Trump said about the scam, those are important. What Pelosi said about Hillary is important. Good work. Good job. Thank you, Naomi.
No worries. Right. Okay. See you later.
Okay. Good night. Okay, there we go. And that's our program tonight. Interesting stuff. Okay. I absolutely believe that is two reversals about the scam at the border. It's a lie. It's all a hustle. And the idea that not one GOP congressman, woman, or senator has introduced a bill stopping this crap about, oh, gee, if somebody puts a pinky on the ground across the border, they all of a sudden have rights and standing. No, they don't. They're an illegal invading immigrant. They have no rights. As an illegal alien, they should be deported immediately. And Trump, I just can't believe this guy. Just can't believe it. Okay, back with you tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Thanks for being here. Take care.